Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have another theatre vlog for you. I've actually only just decided that I'm going to this show now. I've literally just booked the ticket now. Originally I wasn't going to go to this show at the Lowry, it's not the Lowry, because I was going to go and review it in Sheffield in January. However, because of all the hassle I've had with trains and stuff recently going to Sheffield, and January it's going to be a lot darker and colder, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to pay and go and see it. However, this show is ridiculously expensive. Very, very expensive. So the only tickets I could afford are in the very top tier of the Lowry. I paid £30 for it, which is way over my budget. But I just really wanted to see it. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to pay it and just sit in the top tier. So if you've never seen what the view is like from the top tier of the Lowry, today you'll see, because that's where I'm sitting. I'm on row C, seat 14. It's quite empty up there, there's not many people up there, so I should have a nice relaxed time. I should have plenty of space, I shouldn't be squashed. I made sure there's no one sat either side of me, and there's no one sat in the row in front of me, so I should have a good view. I could have sat on the front row but at the side where it just starts to curve, but I've wanted a more central view, so I've gone row C. So we'll see what the view's like when we get there. I'm really excited, so I'm going to go and get the tram now. And did I say what show I'm going to see? I'm going to see 222 A Ghost Story. I don't even think I said what show I'm going to see. That's the show I'm going to go and see. So yeah, it starts at 2 o'clock, so I'm going to head out now and I'll get back to you once I'm at the Lowry. And obviously I'll review the show when I get home for you as well. Okay, so I've just arrived at the tram station. I'm going to get my tram, so I only need zone 2 for going to the Lowry. Day travel, one adult, so it's only £1.90, so that's not bad. I don't know if you can see on there, but it's just 3 minutes till the tram, and it's a double one as well, so I'll just wait here. It is raining, but it's not too heavy now. It was quite heavy before. So I've just arrived at Lowry. The weather is awful. It's 1 o'clock. I've not had lunch yet, so I wonder if I've got time to go to Nando's. I've got like 45 minutes. I'll ask how long the wait is and see. Otherwise I'll have to find a snack from somewhere. Okay, so I've just come to Nando's for some food. It says it's about a 20-minute wait and it's 1 o'clock, so should be enough time to eat before I have to go for the show. So yeah, I've gone for a chicken burger because I had a reward, so I could get a free chicken burger, and I just got some peri chips to go with it and a drink. So my food has arrived. I just got a burger and some chips, and it is 26 minutes past, so 50 minutes to eat it, and then I'll head over to the theatre. Okay, so I've finished my meal now, and I'm just heading over to the theatre. It's about 1:45, so I've not got long till the show starts, and I want to go and get the programme and see if I've got any magnets. So yeah, I'm going to head in now, and I'll get back to you once I'm inside. Okay, so I've just picked up a programme. These were £6. They'd run out of magnets
just my luck. She did say they might get some at the end of the show. So said just check back at the end just in case they've got some. So I'll do that. But I am actually on the upper tier today for a change. So I just need to see what door I need to go in. Okay, so I'm door N today, which I think is this way. So head around here. Let's see if I can find door N. Okay, so I need to go to door N, which is these stairs. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've sat up here. Let's find door N. Door N is this way. What does this say? Door okay. I've never sat this far up before actually. So row C. Okay, so I am row C. This row. Seat 14, I think.
This will be the performance of the day, won't it? Yeah.
Okay, this is the view from my seat. It's quite a good view actually. Nice clear view. So it's now the interval and it's alright. I found it a bit slow. I am enjoying it, but I think it is a bit slow paced. I think maybe because I'm used to musicals. Yeah, just finding it a little bit slow, but I am enjoying it, and maybe the second half will pick up a bit of pace. But yeah, it's not too bad, and I'm not finding it spooky either. But yeah, we'll see what the second half is like. Okay, so the show has finished now. The second half was actually really good. It definitely picked up pace. The ending was very good. Can't tell you the ending though, but it was very good. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. The second half was much better. Definitely picked up pace. So anyway, I'm gonna head home now. I'll give you a full review when I get home.
so I am now back from the theatre. It's actually quite a bit later, but I thought I'd give you a little review on 222 A Ghost Story. So I planned to go to this really last minute, like just literally a few hours before I left to go and see it, because I didn't realise there was a matinee on. And originally I've had my name down for press tickets to see the show in Sheffield in February. However, with the trouble that I've been having with trains lately going to Sheffield, I'm not sure if it was worth going since it's on locally. It has cost me a lot more to go and see it locally than if I would have gone to the press night. But at least I haven't got the hassle with the trains and stuff. So I just thought I'd go, I'm going to pay for a ticket and I'm just going to go. It's a nice afternoon showing. I'm not going to get stressed out over going. It's nice, relax, go and see it. So yeah, it's decided last minute to go. So the tickets for this were really expensive. Usually you can get like cheaper tickets up in the top tier, but they were still very expensive. So the ticket was like £33.50, which is so expensive. We don't usually pay that. I wouldn't usually pay that, but I really wanted to. I heard really good things about this show and really wanted to go and see it. And if I didn't go, if I'm wasn't going to go to Sheffield, this is the last chance for me to get to see it. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go and see it. I've got some spare time. It's on, might as well go. So I did. So I was sat in the upper tier. Me and Lawrence don't usually sit in the upper tier. A lot of times when we go to Lowry, I get press tickets, or we go when there's offers on for tickets. So we usually sit in the stalls. Occasionally we'll sit in the circle, but I don't think we've ever really sat in the upper tier. Maybe we did when we went to 6. I think we might have when we went to 6, because the six tickets again were ridiculously expensive. So yeah, like I said, we don't usually sit up there. However, the view from where I was sat, I was on row C, seat 14, and the view was excellent. You get really good unobstructed views up there. The seats are really well raked, and yeah, I had a perfect view from where I was sat. Obviously you are quite far away from the stage, so you can't really see the facial expressions as well. And I think for this show as well, being a bit further back, I think I might have missed like a few of the jump scares and the little details that were happening because I was so far back. I think this sort of play will be much better suited to a smaller venue, so it feels a lot more intimate. I mean, I think the set looked quite small on the Lowry's big stage. So yeah, I think something like this would work much better in a smaller, intimate theatre. I think the set sort of got lost a bit on the big stage, especially with being so far back. So I think there might have been a few things that I did miss from being sat so far back. But like I said, the view was really good. You just didn't see like the little finer details. So the show did have some merch. I think I filmed it for you, but there wasn't a lot left from what I could see. So originally they had, I think it said they had caps, keyring, magnet, pin badges, mug. I think they said they had the play script and things like that, but all they had left were the mugs, the pins. Was that it? Mug, pins and the programme. I think that's all they actually had left, was mugs, pins and programme. They had no magnets. When I did speak to a lady, she said they might have been getting some at the end of the show. They thought they might be getting a few more. So I should come back at the end and see if we've got any. So I went back at the end and they didn't have any. So I didn't get a magnet, unfortunately, but I did pick up a programme, which is here, and this was £6. That's the standard price for Lowry House programme, so that was £6. And that was the only thing that I picked up. I was tempted by the little pin badge. It was sort of cute. It was a little bear. I think he was wearing like a little shirt that said 222. But it was really small, and I think it would have got lost if I'd made it into a magnet and put it on the I say when I put it on a board, we don't even have a magnet board yet. But yeah, so I didn't bother getting anything other than the programme. So I didn't really know that much about this play going into it. I thought it was more of a horror play, but it's actually not. It's actually more of a sort of mystery, psychological thriller. So definitely not. I wouldn't class this as a horror at all. It's definitely more of a psychological thriller with a bit of a mystery to it, which actually was probably better. There's a few jump scares in it, not very many. I didn't jump at anything, but there are a few, just like loud noise, bangs, sort of that sort of jump scares, but not too many. So if you're thinking you don't want to see it because it might be too scary, don't worry, because it's not scary at all. So if you don't know the story of this, which I didn't, I had no clue what this is about. I just heard really good things about it. It's supposed to be really good. The play's by Danny Robbins, and it's really cleverly written, and it tells the story of Jenny and Sam. They're a young married couple who have a young baby and have just bought a new house. It's like an old Victorian house in Greater London, and they are renovating it, doing it up and modernising it. So the play starts with Jenny and the baby alone in the house while Sam is away on a work trip. She's getting on doing some painting, and at 2:22 some strange things start to happen. She hears footsteps in the baby's room followed by crying, and this happens over the next several days while Sam's away. So when Sam returns, the couple invite some friends over for like a dinner party. Friend that come round is a woman called Lauren, who is Sam's old university friend, and she brings her new boyfriend called Ben round as well. So they're all having a nice dinner party, and Jenny decides to tell them about what she's been experiencing with the noises and the footsteps and the crying she's been hearing in the baby's room. And she decides to tell them this because her husband Sam is a skeptic. He doesn't believe in ghosts or the paranormal. He thinks there's a scientific explanation for everything that's been going on, whereas Jenny is or was more spiritual. She was quite religious apparently when they met, and after meeting Sam, he talked to her about scientific explanations for things and sort of made her unbelieve in God and stuff like that. And so he's a very skeptical, very scientific person, quite a bit of a know-it-all as well. He thinks he knows everything, and so she wants a bit of support from her dinner guests and to be on her side and understand that this is actually happening. She's not making it up. There isn't a reasonable explanation for this, and she thinks that the house is haunted, and she thinks it's probably haunted by the old owner of the house. I think it was an old man called, was it Frank? I can't quite remember what the old man's name was. So they think it's him that's haunting the house, or she thinks it's him that's haunting the house. So she comes up with an idea that she wants her dinner guests, Lauren and Ben, to stay until 2:22 so they can all witness this for themselves, and she has proof that this is real and it's not just her making it up or imagining things. So whilst the couples are waiting for 2:22 to arrive, a few strange things happen in the house, which Sam has explanations for, but it isn't clear if that is what happens. So yeah, a few strange things happen. The couples also get into a bit of a debate. They debate a few things. They talk about gentrification beliefs in ghosts and spirits, and also like religion and belief. So they debate a few things whilst waiting to get to 222. And at the end of the play there is a big twist, which they ask you not to tell. So obviously I'm not going to tell what the big twist is, but there is a big twist at the end, and I actually didn't see it coming, which I'm actually surprised at, because usually I'm quite good at working these things out. However, I have to admit I was quite tired when I went to this show. I went to bed quite late the night before, the last few nights really, so I was quite tired when I went. So I'm blaming that for why I didn't pick up on what the big twist was. But now that I know the twist, thinking back, there was quite a few little hints towards it throughout the show. So yeah, there was definitely hints in there. So I would actually quite like to go and see the show again now that I know what the big twist is, and see if I can pick up on all the little clues that were scattered throughout the play. So yeah, I would like to see it again just to see if I pick up on everything. However, I would say once you know the big twist, and once you like maybe watched it again to see where the little hints are, I'm not sure it's a show that I'd go back to see time and time again. I think it's probably a show you'd probably only go and see twice. I don't think it's one that I'd keep going back to. I don't know what other people think, but for me, I think I'd see it twice and then I don't think I would see it again. So the set design for this was designed by Anna Fleischl, and it was actually a really nice set. It was a static set. It depicted the old like Victorian house which was being renovated, and it was really detailed. It even had like peeling wallpaper and stuff on it, and the fact that it looked like it was halfway through these renovations, it did make it look quite eerie, and gave that sort of eerie feel and eerie atmosphere. So they also had a digital clock on the wall, and this really helped to like build the tension as it was like counting up to 222. So I thought the lighting design by Lucy Carter and also the sound design by Ian Dickinson worked really well together in building the tension and creating this sort of eerie atmosphere. So I thought the cast for 222 were all fantastic. I thought they worked really well together. I thought they sort of bounced off each other really well, and I really enjoyed everyone's performance. It's only a small cast, these 4 main cast members, and yeah, I just thought they worked really well together. So I think now's probably a good time to go through the programme. I can show you the cast and the biographies and go through the characters. Okay, so here is the programme. It says 222 A Ghost Story. It says that it's on from the 31st of October to the 4th of November. So inside we've just got some adverts for some upcoming shows at the Lowry. Then you've got an article here, Do you believe? It says Danny Robbins offers his take on the paranormal goings on that inspired his writing. There's a nice little article there. Then you've got another article here, Spiritual Quests. Think that ghost hauntings began with Most Haunted, Ghostbusters, or even Scooby-Doo. Think again. So it just goes through beliefs in ghosts and the history of ghosts and stuff. That's another really interesting article. And then you have this, 7 Spooky Stories, Spine-Chilling Theatre. This is from Hamlet's father to a Gettysburg guest house. Rosemary War encounters the ghosts of theatres past and present. That's another little interesting article. And then you've got some production shots in here. I do like it when they put some production shots in programmes. And then you've got your cast list. playing Ben, you've got Joe Absalom. Playing Lauren, you've got Charlene Boyd. Playing Sam, you've got Nathaniel Curtis. And playing Jenny, you've got Louisa Litton. And then as part of the company, you've got Natalie Boyk and Grant Kilburn. And at the bottom here it says running time is 2 hours including an interval, and the first performance was at the Noël Coward Theatre on the 3rd of August 2021. And then we go into the cast biographies. So Joe Absalom played Ben. So Ben is the boyfriend of Lauren, and Ben is he's sort of supposed to be a builder. He is sort of a bit of a comic relief in the play. He is the one that brings a bit of light relief to a quite serious play. He's quite funny, and he is also supposed to be a bit spiritual, and yeah, that is the character of Ben. So Joe has recently been in The Shawshank Redemption. He's recently been in Bay, The Level, and apparently he's well known on TV for his role as AI Large in Doc Martin. That's some of the things that he has done. So then we have Charlie Boyd playing Lauren. So Lauren is the university friend of Sam. She's quite a fun character. She likes to drink, and she sort of has a bit of a crush on Sam. So yeah, that is the character of Lauren. She's also American, and I quite enjoyed the American accent on her as well. So Charlene's television credits include Mayfly's Crime, The Control Room, and The Trial of Christine Keeler. Recent theatre credits include leading role in The Strange Undoing of Prudencia Hart at the Royal Lyceum Theatre. She's also been in The Macbeths, Men Should Weep, The Miracle Man, and Empty with the National Theatre of Scotland. So that's some of the things that she has done. So then we have Nathaniel Curtis, who played Sam. Sam is the husband of Jenny, and he is, I think I've said before, he's like a skeptic. He doesn't believe in the paranormal. He's a scientist, and he's got a very scientific mind, and yeah, he doesn't believe in any of this ghost stuff. So he is played by Nathaniel Curtis, and he is best known for his role as Ash Muherji in It's a Sin, and he's recently appeared in The Witcher Blood Origins for Netflix. His theatre credits include Disruption, Romeo and Juliet, and The Tempest. That's a few things that he's been in. So then playing Jenny, we have Louisa Litton. So Jenny is obviously the wife of Sam. She's a mother to a young baby, and she is the one who has been experiencing the ghostly goings on in her new house. So Louisa is best known for her role as Ruby Allen in EastEnders. I wouldn't know because I don't watch EastEnders. I wouldn't know her from that. Theatre credits include Kendra in The Gulf, Rizzo in Grease, and Maria in The Broken Rose. That's just some of the stuff she's been in. We then had Natalie Boyke. She's part of the company, And then we also have Grant Kilburn, who's part of the company as well. So then we have the creative team, biographies. We have thanks and acknowledgements. And then we just got a few more adverts. And that is the programme. So I really enjoyed 222 A Ghost Story. Like I think I said in the vlog, I found it a little slow in the first half, but definitely picked up the pace in the second half. It definitely had me gripped in the second half. So the play not only looks at the paranormal and the existence of ghosts and spirits, but also looks at grief, religious beliefs, as well as gentrification. So like I said, it's a really clever play. It's really well written. So it's mysterious, it's engaging, and it's also gripping. It definitely had me gripped second half. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I would probably give the show 4 stars. And yeah, I really enjoyed the play. So it's on at the Lowry until the 4th of November. It's then continue on its UK tour. I think it's touring all the way into 2024. So by the time this goes up, it probably have left the Lowry. So I will link down below to 222 A Ghost Story's official website, and that'll list all the venues that it's touring to in case you want to go and see it at a venue near you. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog and review. If you enjoy these sort of vlog review videos, then do consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell, and you'll be notified as soon as a new one goes up. And this week I'm actually going to go and see Tu Wong Fu at the Hope Mill Theatre, and then next week I'm going to be seeing I Should Be So Lucky at the Manchester Opera House. So if you'd be interested in seeing review vlog review videos for those, and like I said, do subscribe, hit the notification bell, you'll be notified as soon as those go up. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Like I said, if you have, please do give it a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.